It's day two of Electric Picnic 2010. It's a little bit wet outside, but that's not very interesting at all. Philip Selway has dropped in to say hello. Welcome along. Great to see you. Can I just say the debut album, the debut solo album, it came as quite a surprise to, well, me and a number of people. Is this something that you've had in your mind for quite a long time? Familial, by the way, is the name of the album.
I suppose it's been brewing for about 7 years. I mean, that's when I first started getting together the ideas for the record. I didn't know how it was going to come out of it, but at that point the ideas weren't coming together with the idea of making a solo record. But I'd say after about 4 years of working very much under the radar, I got to the point where there was a collection of songs which I felt were very personal to me, didn't feel appropriate for Radiohead, and so 3 years ago I thought that it was time to make a solo record. I was also turning 40 at the time, so it kind of gives you a bit of an impetus to get on with things then.
Yeah, I was about to say, was it a turning 40 thing or what? But I think you've just kind of answered that. In some ways, I mean, are these songs, do they mean a little bit more to you than the Radiohead tunes? Or is it just a different thing altogether?
I think whatever songs you work with are very pertinent to that point of life. I mean, if you take, say, a record like OK Computer, I mean, I listen to that record and it really takes me back into that whole period of making the record, then touring it. So, yeah, I mean, those songs mean an awful lot to me, just as these ones really key into that turning into midlife monster period of your life.
You mentioned OK Computer. Have you come across the Radiohead album by Easy Star All Stars?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
There's some amazing tracks on that, actually. The version of Let Down is stunning. It's much better than the original, actually.
Boo hiss. No, I don't know. It is great though. The first time I heard you sing was the Seven Worlds Collide thing, the Neil Finn project. Was that literally the kind of the blasting cap for your singing career? Did that put it in your head, or had it been there before that? I know I kind of have asked you this before, but it's like variation on the question.
I'd been working with Ian Davenport, who's produced the record. And I suppose I'd been working with Ian for about half a year or so, and at that point I'd been working on trying to find something that was passable as a voice for recording, but actually going off and doing the Seven Worlds project, yeah, I mean, I didn't have really chance to think about it, but I was just kind of propelled along a bit. You know, you're working with somebody like Neil Finn, who has got the attitude of, well, just get on and do it. You know, don't think about it. Go and record a song. People say they like it, so go and record it. And then would you like to get up and perform it? It's just one of those things. If I'd actually sat down and thought about it beforehand, I probably would have bottled it. But just getting caught up in the spirit of that project, yes. I mean, I ended up doing things that I would never have dreamt of doing.
Do you get nervous going out on stage, performing by yourself, essentially? You're the figurehead, whereas before it was kind of going out as a team, as a family. Nerves a factor for you?
I think they're always there, no matter what you do. I mean, going out to do Radiohead shows, they're still there. I suppose, you learn ways of actually using those nerves positively as well, and it is a different set of demands, moving up stage, if you like. But I still feel I've got that sense of a band around me. I mean, I've got a fantastic band who are doing these, who are out with me now, and so I mean, I do. I still work at. I feel like I work at my best when I feel I'm part of the band, and that's very much how I feel.
Part of the band that you're in that everyone knows is Radiohead, and I've been reading bits and pieces that you're working on a new album, or you have been working on a new album. Is that true?
We have been, yeah. It's not finished yet. We've just taken a break from it this summer. We get back to it at the end of September. Let's see where it takes us.
Brilliant. Record company, or are you going to do a similar thing as with In Rainbows, or is that just too far ahead to say?
That's too far. I mean, that kind of decision comes once we've actually finished a record, know what kind of record we have, and you do something that's appropriate to that.
Yeah. This album you worked with a kind of just a really unusual bunch of people. Some members of Soul Coughing, or at least one member, Wilco, Lisa Germano as well. How did you assemble these people? Was it just a kind of this feels right, or was this something in the back of your mind beforehand?
Well, that came together in the Seven Worlds Collide project.
Oh, back that far? Okay.
Yeah, and they were all there for the project, and it actually happened very naturally. You know, I was working on the song Ties That Bind Us, and you know, this group of musicians seemed to kind of naturally gravitate towards the material, and it had an ease about it. It worked from the outset. So it felt like the next logical step was then to make the record with everybody.
Brilliant. Well, it's worked wonderfully. Congratulations on the album, and thanks a million for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you.